Good afternoon, all dear students of EX department, SIIT Engineering College, Bhopal. Today I am presenting you my YouTube video lecture number first on this series in this year, New Year 2023, which is on the topic. I'm sharing my screen, which is on the topic energy conservation tips for commercial buildings. Hope you are able to see the slides on your screen now. So we'll proceed towards it. First of all, we should know what is energy conservation and why are we going for this. So in this era, we know energy is very important, especially we are talking about electrical energy. So we are not able to generate so much amount of energy as per the demand. So uh, solution is to conserve the energy. So we are moving towards our topic, energy conservation tips for commercial buildings. So commercial building consists of government buildings, banks, hospitals, schools, malls, retails, restaurants, and office spaces. Among these, office and retail occupy the major percentage of energy consumption. They use a lot of energy to run their day-to-day operations. Thus, having a plan to manage energy consumption is very important for business to run business cost effectively. That means the businessmen need to conserve energy. So these businesses do not want to be known as energy suckers. Every smart business or a company always looks for smart solutions that could help them to reduce their energy usage and their impact on the environment. They want to cut down the energy expenses, but with the minimal changes in the existing business setup. Thus, using New age energy management system, along with their sustainable solutions, can generate energy savings of 5 to 15% and typically pay for itself in less than 3 years. Move to the next slide. So we will look 10 different sustainable ways through which businesses can become more energy efficient and self-reliant. Number one is make energy savings a part of your business culture. So, as the saying goes, change starts from within. Similarly, at every business, savings start from within. Energy conservation is not something that needs to be done forcefully. Instead, it has to become a habit in every employee at any business. Not only this saves the expenses of the company, but it also saves the environment. Switching off lights and appliances when not in use, or limiting the use of water or recycling the water are some of the ways through which a business culture can be built from within. Second is conduct regular audits. So, regular monitoring and controlling the consumption of energy within the building premises helps one to reduce the energy bill. It also helps one to check and assess the areas and devices that are consuming more power. Auditing helps one to adopt several sustainable and renewable measures to operate the day-to-day operations. Number third is replace the old with new. So old devices are equipped with older technologies and consumes more power. These old devices contribute a lot of the monthly energy bills of the company. Businesses should replace old heating and cooling systems, use certified energy products and energy efficient lighting in its premises to cut down energy consumption. Next is use new age technological systems. Installing automation systems, IoT system, and using real-time data, advanced analytics businesses can control and manage the energy used. For example, installing daylight sensors or motion detecting lights around the office, using smaller task lights for an individual to avoid turning on bigger lights when only one or two people are in office. Installing energy management system like Anture that turn devices to sleep mode when they are not in use for some amount of time. Setting all of your appliances to automatically shut off at the end of workday can cut energy cost by as much as 4% or more. Move to the next slide. Next is use sunlight effectively. It's the most appropriate solution because sun is always there for helping us, giving energy. And so for many reasons. So sun is the most abundant sources of light, heat and energy. Building premises can use sunlight to better light their premises using better window designs that could allow sunlight to illuminate the indoors of the building. Using light color interior surfaces can also maximize the use of sunlight. This way, a business can cut down artificial lighting during the daytime. Next is use of shades. During summers, businesses can use the shades or heat resistance tinted window glasses to cut down the excessive heat inside the building coming from sunlight. This reduces the dependence on air conditioning to a significant level. Next is focus on insulation. In a tropical country like India, sunlight is abundant and can make a commercial building use energy more than needed. Thus, by optimizing and reinforcing its insulation, businesses not only save money but also become more energy efficient. The outer layer of the building can be designed and should be enveloped with insulation materials to lower heating and cooling needs. In addition to that, fixing doors and windows to avoid air leaks in existing buildings can be a great step towards this. So now we move to next slide. Now number 8 is choose the right ventilation system. Maintaining good air quality inside the building is equally important. A right ventilation system could save excess energy to control the indoor temperature. Next is use traditional methods. We know glass buildings in the tropical part of the world like India uses more energy than a traditionally built building. Glasses acts as a greenhouse and traps heat inside the buildings. And to remove these trapped heat, businesses then use air conditioning to cool off the indoors. Concepts like earth architecture and green building architecture should be integrated to cut down the impact on environment. So in this way, we can help out our environment also. Next, the last point is cut down the dependence on fossil fuels. We know what are the sources of energy. The sources of energy are coal, water, and other sources. So we can cut down the dependence on these fossil fuels. How? Using simple measures such as drip irrigation, solar LED street lamps, and installing solar panels on the building roofs can also influence a lot on your energy consumption within the building premises. Installing water treatment plant, waste management plant, and water harvesting system can also help one business to suffice their energy or resources requirements and could be met by generating energy within the premises. Businesses should focus more on using available free resources such as sunlight, wind, and water, which are free in nature, to produce electricity and cut down the dependence of electricity generated through fossil fuels. So, in this way, by following all these observations, following all these points, we can cut down our energy bills in the commercial buildings. So, hope you understand all these points. Thank you very much.